Terence Crawford, one of boxing's most celebrated fighters, has officially vacated his WBO welterweight title, making way for Brian Norman Jr. to be elevated to full champion status. This move comes as no surprise following Crawford's recent victory over Israel Madrimov on August 3rd, where he claimed the WBA junior middleweight title in a hard-fought battle. With this win, Crawford now holds both the WBA welterweight and WBA junior middleweight titles, but it's clear his focus is shifting toward bigger challenges, leaving his welterweight reign behind. Crawford's decision to vacate the WBO belt raises questions about his future in the welterweight division. The World Boxing Organization could have stripped him immediately after his move to 154 pounds, but Crawford chose to relinquish the title voluntarily. The move suggests that Crawford is eyeing a potential unification bout at 154 pounds, possibly against Sebastian Fundora, the WBC and WBO unified champion, or Vergil Ortiz Jr., the WBC interim champion. Meanwhile, Jaron "Boots" Ennis, a rising star and dangerous contender in the welterweight division, continues to be a looming presence. Crawford's decision to vacate could be seen as a strategic move to avoid the relentless pressure from Ennis, who has been hungry for a shot at the title. With Ennis's ambitions in the welterweight division, there's speculation that Crawford may have chosen to avoid a potential clash by moving up in weight. Ennis is a threat that Crawford would rather not deal with, especially if the young fighter decides to follow him to 154 pounds, where Crawford plans to continue his career. Brian Norman Jr. now takes over as the WBO welterweight champion, while Imanta Stanionis, the current WBA regular welterweight champion, stands to benefit if Crawford vacates his WBA title as well. This leaves Crawford with the possibility of fully focusing on his journey in the 154-pound division, where he could aim to unify the belts and solidify his legacy in a new weight class. As Crawford eyes his future at 154 pounds, the potential for electrifying matchups looms large. Vergil Ortiz Jr. stands as a serious contender, but he's ducking smoke against Crawford's legendary skill set. However, Crawford's sights are ultimately set on a clash with Canelo Alvarez. A fight with Canelo would be the crown jewel of Crawford's career, a chance to leap across 5 divisions, secure a massive payday, and cement his legacy among boxing's all-time greats. Quick side note, my true opinion on Terence versus Ennis. While Jaron Ennis might try to disrupt Crawford's focus, I don't see him as a true threat in the ring. Instead, Ennis is more of a distraction, hoping to force Crawford into a fight that doesn't align with his larger goals. Crawford is driven by a bigger vision to build his legacy and earn the biggest rewards, which means taking on only the most meaningful opponents like Canelo.